Hello and welcome to the Buzzerbeater Show, episode 100. My name is David Jones, and today we're going to talk about the Celtics and, of course, the Timberwolves and the Nets maybe too, because So, first off, the Celtics. Bro, what a turnaround. They were so... I didn't even have them, making it into the first 6 seeds. I thought they were going to be, in the play-in tournament. But now, they're, legit. They're playing the Celtics. They're playing the Nets. Although, the Nets have a advantage over them, with KD being a very tall shooter, and the Celtics don't really have people there's nobody like Kevin Durant. Nobody is as big and quick as him at the same time. I think that has never seen in basketball before. So what do the Celtics do? They outmatched them in offense, and that's exactly what they did. I don't know. Jason Tatum was hitting tough shots where it was like his footwork is so good. It seems like he is just shooting the ball because he plants his feet, but then he just takes off as soon as a defender comes in. That's so... And I think that's pretty much how they won against the Nets, because most of the teams in the NBA have a disadvantage when it comes to KD, because, well, I think nobody in the league can guard KD. And what do you do if you can't guard KD? You outmatch the team on offense. And, bro, I don't know. Jason Tatum's game was so crazy, bro. And the Nets are actually right now stacking up wins because they know they have to win something. So KD's already back. I don't know if it's premature or not for KD to return. I don't know that. I don't know how long he was supposed to be out, because, well, he's injured, and KD and his injuries since 2019, he has been pretty injury prone, because he had a lot... It was a long time when he first played the first Nets game, a year later, before he actually already signed the thing. When they lost to Toronto, the summer later, he signed with the Nets. And then the 2019-2020 season, having COVID, blah, he started to play in 2022 again, 2021. And it looked so scary, oh my god. But now it's they're holding on for dear life right now to make the playoffs. I mean, they are... Wait, which seed are the Nets? 6th seed? 7th seed? I'm not sure. Wait. I thought they were the 7th seed, because, I mean, they're playing teams like Orlando, but just wait. So the Nets are actually the 8th seed. Wow. Yeah. Um, they're 36 and 34, above 500, and they're only the 8th seed. Wow, bro. Something has changed in the East. Like, no cap. Something has changed. 2 years ago, if you were 36 and 34, you were probably like the 5th seed or something, but not the fucking, not the 8th seed. I mean, that's crazy. But even if you were below 500, you were still like the 8th seed, you know? Now it's like, these teams are so close together, and yeah, I don't know. Oh, this season has just been really, really weird, especially for Knicks fans, because now we're 29 and 40, bro. 29 and 40. What am I supposed to do as a player with 29 and 40, bruh? That's so bad. Like, if you were last year, we were the 4th seed last year. And that was this season just the entire fluke then? Was Julius Randle had just one good season, that's it? Because if that's the case, bro, I don't know why I even bought a Julius Randle jersey, or because if you play in a big market in New York, and Julius Randle said himself he wants to plan to stay, then you gotta deal with the pressure. You really got to deal with the pressure. And if you leave the Knicks, oh, that's going to be a riot every time you go to MSG. Every time. It's going to be ugly. And the thing about Randall is, he somehow, RJ Barrett right now is the main guy on the team because he's scoring the most points. He's the most efficient. He's just the main focus. But wasn't Julius Randle last year the guy who dropped 23 points per game, most improved player in the league? Bro, what happened? For real, what happened? As a leader of a playoff team, you got to be great. Like, what happened, bro? Like, since the 90s, the Knicks have not gone like a consistent playoff run where they are in the playoffs almost every year. Didn't really happen with Stephon Marbury. Didn't really happen with Melo. Didn't happen at all with Kristaps because they didn't even make the playoffs. Julius Randle was probably the first time since Carmelo Anthony where you were like, okay, this guy can maybe bring us, not even a title. A title would be fat, like, I would be crying if we would make the finals and win it. But just like a consistent playoff return would be just fine. I don't care. I just want to see the Knicks in the playoffs. That's all. And if they're 29 and 40, that's just bad, bro. That's just for real bad. But let me just go to a team that could actually make the playoffs realistically, and hasn't made it since probably 2005. And I'm talking about the Minnesota Timberwolves. They're 41-30 right now. They're very close behind Denver. And let me just see. Karl Anthony Towns is probably the star of that team. Wait, where are the... here we go. So here. So, who has been a really big impact is probably Patrick Beverley too. And D'Lo, bro. D'Angelo Russell's averaging 18.6 points per game. Bro, that's crazy. And Patrick Beverley just averaged against the Spurs 20 points. And he's averaging 9.5 points per game. But bro, that's just crazy. Like, Karl Anthony Towns had 60 points that game. 60 goddamn points. 17 rebounds, 3 assists, and 1 steal. Who believed... there were some people that said, oh yeah, the Minnesota is going to go deep into the playoffs. Or not deep into it, but they're going to make the playoffs. Bro, but this, blowing up teams like this, bro, that's crazy, bro. And 60 points per game. 60. You know how much 60 points in the NBA is? 60, bruh? Oh my god. No, not per game, but 60 points against the Spurs. I don't know, how much is Karl Anthony Towns averaging? Here we go. 24.9. Bro. And Anthony Edwards is still on that team. This team, Minnesota, finally has a bright future ahead of them. Karl Anthony Towns, young. D'Lo, fairly young. Patrick Beverley, also pretty young. Anthony Edwards, bro. Those are 4 key players. That's crazy. That's really good. Like, the last time Minnesota made the playoffs was 2005. That was still with KG. That was still with Kevin Garnett. Bro, that was the first and only time Minnesota ever made the playoffs. That was in 2005. Bro, that's so crazy. Like starting from nothing and now being like here. Like last year the Minnesota was like 12th seed, but now they're like really up there, bro. They're really up there. And that's hella impressive, and I respect them for that. So, if you like this podcast, leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications. And I'll see you all next time. Peace!